In, how is it going, everyone? Welcome to more Need for Speed ProStreet. We're gonna continue with the career mode. Apparently, I ascended. I don't know exactly how the game calls it. Basically, well, you will see now. Career map, right? Yeah. So yeah, this thing, like that star that you see there, yeah, promotion. I got promoted into React team sessions, whatever that means. So let's just get into that. Apparently this will unlock a car, since this is one of the events that doesn't need you to bring your cars, like you get cars for free. So race events. Well, at least we start with a regular race. So the GTO here, I actually look it up. The GTO was a Mitsubishi car, it wasn't the Supra. Like I always confuse the Toyota Supra and the Mitsubishi GTO. Because I had my doubts. I was like, okay, what happens if I Google Toyota GTO? No, it's apparently a Mitsubishi. That being said, this is a Pontiac, so it's neither of them. Nice. Amazing. Well, the GTO I'm talking is an actual model, yes, but not this one. This is a Pontiac, an American car. Well, the Mitsubishi, obviously, it's a Japanese one. Alright, well, I guess in that case I was wrong twice. Pretty cool. Oh, fuck, okay, that's fine, don't worry. This car also drives pretty nicely. Seems very cool. Well, it also looks cool. Like, differently from all of the other cars I have, this one looks normal. You know? So that's nice. But apparently there is another one that you can get here, but it's not a racing car like this one. I'm assuming it's gonna be... ah, fuck, damn, that... okay, that corner was a lot closer than I thought. Alright, time to Nitro. You know what, the Nitro... it feels like it has more an effect on the camera than on your speed. Like, your speed... barely, well, barely, I mean, it does change a little bit, but not as much as the camera makes you think it does. And light damage, beautiful. How is it going, Yanick? What if light damage actually just means that the lights on the front of the car got damaged, you know? We didn't think about it. Maybe it only was the lights and nothing else. That's why the repairs are so cheap. Just need to change the lights, you know? Now, that being said, these opponents are actually going fast. Like, I'm at this guy's slipstream and I cannot... yeah, nice. Thanks for breaking on my face, you psycho shit. I found you buy cars from the career menu, not the map. Oh, really? You can actually buy cars? So from the career menu, that is the one that you can see the overview and the map. Okay. I didn't see the option, but maybe I didn't pay attention to it. Well, thanks for telling me. That's messed up though. At the same time, do I even want to buy a car? Because it feels that so far all the cars that I have are good enough, and considering that the game constantly has the repair cost as something... ah, fuck, man, this corner is so messed up. Well, it's a hairpin corner. Yeah, sorry, I was about to say that since repairs are something that you always have to do, it feels like it might be a better idea to not spend on unnecessary stuff. Then they are promoting FIFA 08. That was back when Pro Evolution Soccer was still a thing, until FIFA ended up winning and Pro Evolution Soccer died. Yeah, pretty funny. Okay. So this is gonna be a victory, but not by too much, you know? It was barely a victory. Though, what I don't understand is why the target time is so bad. Like, I got the target time by 46 seconds, but the race wasn't that easy, right? So, what's the target time for? like, what's the point of the target time? I don't know. A little bit weird. Alright. Can do another... Oh, a drift event, so hold up. This is where you're gonna be able to unlock a drift car, I wonder? Well, you can also use the GTO for drifting or whatever this is. And this one seems like it can only be used for drifting. Well, and here they are gonna explain.
Based on how well you can control your car on a slide. The longer you hold your drift and the smoother your transitions, the higher your score.
Something tells me that this event type is gonna suck balls.
Initiate a drift by steering into the corner and tapping the e-brake. Once you have your car drifting in the desired direction, throw the steering in the opposite direction to counter steer and hold your angle. To stitch together a run of multiple drifts, release the throttle.
Yeah, like, I have a very bad feeling about this. Like, something tells me this is gonna be as fucked up as Underground 2. Yeah, I'm not gonna use manual or clutch. Thank you very much. Yeah. So yeah, the handbrake is with E. I mean A. E is not a button. Alright, so this car is an Infinity. So, oh shit, okay. Poor drifting. You are poor. Oh, okay, so I went from poor drifting to dominating, okay. Good to know. Doing well. Wait, and what's the score to beat? Well, I guess we will see now. Well, at least I did well. Or maybe I should say that they are not very picky with the score. Good to know. But it seems like this is just like drag races where there isn't really much of a reason to do more than one, you know? Because I mean, the whole idea is that only one of your scores matters, right? It's not like you get an average at the end. You should get your best score, so... That one was pretty shitty though. But as long as no one can get 1,800, it's fine. And someone got killed. Masahide Omura. It is what it is, bro. You tried your best, it didn't work. Mr. Masahide. That was a good drift. Yeah, drifted into another dimension. You know what? That reminds me. There is a Portuguese meme of Saint Seiya. You know, there is the Golden Saint Gemini that has the power to send people to another dimension. And I think that the meme says like va a falar merda on otra dimensão, right? Like you're gonna talk shit in another dimension. It's a very random thing that I just remember, but I find that it was so funny because it took me by surprise the first time I saw it. It's like comedy genius, you know? But yeah, pretty funny. And well, Brazil, I think, has even more of a craze over Saint Seiya than Argentina. So that's nice. Makes more sense. I should play the Saint Seiya game on stream. I have it on Steam. It's even at the listed game, so like that alone increases the value of my of my Steam account. But yeah, it's a good game, and it's probably one of the older games I have on Steam, or rather one of the games that I purchased. Like, I purchased it very early and I never played it. I never even installed it, I think. Yeah, I did play it on PS3 in a friend's house, and it's a good game. I like it. So I didn't see how much horsepower the other car had, though I will pick this one simply because I like the way it looks better, and if you can also use this on drift events, I don't see any reason to pick the other one. Though it's a little bit weird, I didn't think that you were allowed to use the same car in the same race day for both like a regular race and like another type of event, or maybe it's because this one is special, and since you use cars that are given to you, it doesn't matter. Maybe it's that. Could be. Also, very interesting that the tutorial told you that in the drift events you can use the clutch to initiate a drift. It seems like that's something that you could also do in real life. Isn't that a little bit dangerous? So, I mean, drifting in dangerous is... in general, it's dangerous. I feel like using the clutch sounds even extra dangerous. Well, I won again, but not by a lot. At all. So I am getting a lot of score from this. So I think that I don't even need to beat all of the... If I beat one more event, I'm done. I mean, it's either sector, shootout, or drift, so it's basically pick your poison, but I think I will prefer this one. And also use this one. Wait, why are these blue? So this is a different car? Damn. I guess the game really has something against using the same car for two different type of events. Even if it's the same model, it has to be a different car altogether. Pretty weird obsession, if you ask me, right? Like, come on. Like, what will prevent you from using the same car in two different disciplines? Well, aside from the rules, I guess, but you already did that in pretty much all of the previous Need for Speed games. Yeah, I know I'm out of a scoring zone, I didn't do it on purpose, you know? Yeah, drifting in this game is hard, at least so far. It seems that the opponents don't have very good score at all, so you can get away with like a very shitty run like that one. But at the same time, when it actually will be a challenge, like in the events that they will ask you to... Wait, the girls just disappear. Nice. I was about to say that in the events that they actually ask you to get a good amount of points, it's gonna be a real issue. So what happens if you just forfeit these 2 rounds? Because your top score is still that one, right? Maybe you get less score at the end, probably. I don't know. I just find it funny that it says poor drifting when I'm doing better than everyone else, so I don't think it's very poor if you ask me. I also wonder what happens to the other, like the damages that you get after you cross the finish line. Like, let's say you cross the finish line and you hit a wall at full speed. Does that count as damage? Because if it counts as damage, that will be a little bit bullshit. Because that's when you have no control over your car whatsoever. Also not really sure when it says, like when it starts saying doing well. It seems very random as well, you know. It seems very random when it says anything. Poor drifting. Yeah, apparently my drifting is very poor here. Well, screw you too. Okay, we're gonna call that poor or what? Well, you didn't call that anything though, that was bad. I mean, I still win because the only thing that matters is the best score. Yeah, you do get a score bonus at the end, so I guess that does matter. Alright. Dominated. Give me this one, cash. So here we can pick between the Pontiac or the Infinity. I mean, I go with the Pontiac. It seems like it's a better car. I also like the way it looks a lot better. So, doesn't seem like they tell you if it has to be drift type or regular type, right? So that's something I need to change in the garage, apparently. Well, actually, it already says pre-tuned drift here. Change mode. So that's what change mode is about. Like, you change it from drift to something else, but you lose your pre-tune if you do that. So you certainly do not want to do that. So in this case, since this one counts as drift, I guess that you stay with that. Alright. So I guess since I have a drift event, I could do this day here that I didn't do yesterday because it didn't let me for not having a drift thingy. It let me do that. So grip car this one, drag car this one, yeah. Oh, and they don't ask me for a backup car here, huh? Alright, well, I mean, I don't need it, but... I really hope I don't need to actually do the sector shootout, but... who knows? Because for something like the sector shootout, it seems that having slower cars helps a lot better. Yeah, that's fine. Well, then again, you don't need to win. You get points even by getting third place or whatever. At that point, you are relying on the other ones to get a better score, right? That's the issue. Now, I wonder if the final event of that previous day that I did, if instead of being a drift event, it was a race event, would I have unlocked the race variant of the car? Because it could have been the case, and that would be bad. That will not be very nice. Well, it wouldn't be very nice. No, it is nice because I prefer having the drift car, but I feel like it wouldn't be very nice because like it's very shitty if you want a specific one that you will have to do something so obscure, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. So considering how close the times are here, something tells me that this will be a hard day to beat. Not sure if I can do it, at least without doing something else to my car. I mean, I'm mostly scared of the sector shootout. I don't really mind anything else, but the sector shootout scares me a little bit. Well, and I'm basically assuming that the drift event is gonna be as easy as the one in the previous day, because if it isn't, I'll be in trouble. And that's bad. And there is also the drag event, but the drag event I only had an issue in the promotion thing that was supposed to be specifically hard, you know? Like it was meant to be a difficulty spike, so hopefully here the drag event is as easy as it was in, well, in all of the previous days, right? We will see. Okay. Unfortunately, I got some light damage, but whatever. And that's a lot of score, holy fuck. Okay, repair. Damn, only 50, come on. Why do you even count that as damage? Alright, the sector shootout, I'm gonna try not doing it. Like, if I can get away without doing it, I'm not doing it. Okay, so yeah, that's all pretty nice. Okay, what does the sign say? Something highway? Share the highway. You mean share the highway? I mean, you mean share the highway with the other people that use it? Not like I have a choice, you know? Hey, that's not a suggestion, that's kind of like what you're intended to do. Uh-oh, wow, okay. That one was close, so it seems like that was just like a tutorial. The one on the previous day that the drift was super easy to beat. Because if it's gonna be like this, it's a different story. But I feel like I did pretty well, and it was still almost not enough. Ah, fuck. Okay, that's fine. I don't think I'm getting better than 1,500. Well, neither are the other guys, but considering how close that Carl Sanner guy is, maybe the next one could be more. I am a little bit scared, honestly. Not like you, your save gets deleted just for losing this event, you know? Nothing bad will happen. Wait, was that damage? I don't think it was. Well, I hope it wasn't. Alright, so it seems that those first two rounds were special. No damage. I feel like it looked like it crashed, but hey, no, don't worry. That it actually didn't happen. There was no crash. Certainly no. We can do the drag race, yeah. I'm leaving the sector shootout for last because I'm most likely gonna get my ass kicked. Well, considering that this is a half-mile drag race, it should be probably fine. These ones are usually free, but we will see. Wait, my car... Oh, I didn't realize that. Like, I didn't realize that you can actually move your car left and right in a drag event. Obviously, you are not supposed to go to the other side, because that should be an instant disqualification. But it seems like this is not a straight line, like a full straight line here. Because I needed to steer left because I was going off track automatically. So the same thing might happen here probably. Yeah, I mean, you can see that the terrain is definitely not regular. Yeah, and not being regular makes you move. Well, that's interesting. I thought it was on rails like it was on the previous games, but no. Like, it depends on you, whatever movement you do. Interesting. Well, here I don't think there's gonna be a problem, though that guy came very close to my time. Gotta be careful. I also wonder how long this car can be servicing to me, guys. Oh, I really fucked up. Oops. Oh, I still beat him. Though, not like it matters because it's not a better time than before. Oh, and someone beat me at the end? Man, that sucks. Fuck. Well, it's fine. I mean, to dominate it might not be needed. What a package for the Nissan Seed. Well, I'm gonna do the sector shootout, but this is probably the one that will be a natural filter. We will see how it goes. Oh, and the problem here is that this looks like a very long track. With 3 laps. Well, it's always 3 laps, I think, in sector shootout. Supposed to give everyone a chance to set the times. Fuck. Yeah, repair it. Ah, damn it. Yeah, sector shootout is a problem. Maybe I should simply pick the first Nissan that I got for every event, because slower opponents seem to simply be easier to beat, so probably the best idea. I missed the record by a lot. And the issue here is that if you fail to set absolutely any record, that you're not gonna get any points at all. God damn it. I got one at least. Right. Yeah, I almost totaled my car by doing that. Should probably be a little bit more careful with what I do. Ah, come on, that was just a post. Ah, damn it. Okay, that has to be a restart before I go. Well, rather, I'm just gonna quit. Because if I can, I'm not gonna do the sector shootout. But I feel like at this point it's unavoidable, just looking at the amount of points. What a pain in the ass, dude. I hate sector shootout so much. But it's fine. We will see how it goes later on. I mean, I don't understand what's the deal with making the difference between the difficulty of regular races and something like sector shootout so different. Because here I basically overtook all of my opponents in like less than a corner. Well, like let's just say in a corner, right? But the other one is an event that I cannot even beat, so I don't understand why, because in theory the AI for both events is the same one, but in this one they are clearly doing way worse than in the other ones. But yeah, I don't know what's the idea, but whatever. Now, if they are not gonna let me use a backup car, I guess I should just pick the slower Nissan to do every event, and basically just leave this Nissan seat in the bench. Well, unless those other events also become hard. I don't know. I mean, it's crazy here, these guys. Well, actually, these guys are staying behind, I think, because they are being blocked by the slower class. They are too dumb to actually overtake. Because I think that they are the ones that are in the minimap in white color, and they still haven't overtaken the second one of the slower class, so I don't know. I don't know what you want me to do about that. They are certainly not. It's like they are not even on the same competition. But suddenly on sector shootout, it's like they are competing for their lives. It's just a little bit weird. Okay. That was as free as I expected it to be. I got a decent amount of score, I guess, but I need to do the other drift event, and I don't think... Well, that one actually could be enough. How many points do I need? 7,600. And yeah, I don't think I'm getting it with that. Like, unfortunately, well, I could also do the drag event again, but yeah, there will be some annoying stuff in there. So something that I haven't checked is how a race day is shown in the map when you just win instead of dominating, but the issue is that testing that will be a little bit expensive, because when you do that, you will have to redo all the events to then dominate, so it's not worth it at all. but I just don't know, because theoretically dominating, the only thing that changes is that you get an additional reward, which is okay, but I don't think that that additional reward is very worth it at all. In fact, I haven't really used any additional reward, I guess, aside from the cash, but I mean, I also didn't use that much cash. But speaking of dominating, I'm absolutely dominating here with the drift. I'm not sure how in the previous drift event it was so close, when in this one I'm just, you know, going over them. Okay, I think that crash was after the finish line, so it didn't count. Alright. Yeah, that's not enough points to dominate, unfortunately. I mean, I'm gonna try this one again, but I don't think I'm winning. Though I don't need to win. Even if I get last place, I probably will get enough points to count the event as dominated, probably. Also, how is it going, Sunshine? Just here attempting to dominate. Special emphasis on attempting. It's giving me some trouble. Hey, like, it's what I say, dude. This guy suddenly goes super fast on sector shootout, but they weren't going this fast on a race. So what the fuck happened? Why do they suddenly unlock their inner potential on this shit and they drive like morons on races? What's the idea here? I did that pretty fast. Okay. At least I'm getting some sectors, but the first one seems like it probably will be hard to beat. But the last one too. So if I get the first one, I get a very, well, the 500 bonus for dominating everything. Let me use the nitro. I got it. Okay. Well, unless someone here can beat those points, you ain't winning. Is the driving for the game as bad as it looks? But does it look bad? I mean, the driving is not really intended to be as arcadey as the previous games, you know? Like, it's meant to be... I mean, it is supposed to be more realistic, it's just that obviously it isn't realistic, but it attempts to be more realistic. So, yeah, it's simply that it's a different type of game. It's not like the casual Need for Speed games where it's mostly about fucking around, you know? Here you don't really want to fuck around. I guess they start the first sector with more speed than you. Yeah, I also was thinking that maybe they have superior acceleration, though. I mean, that's something that we see in this specific event, but what I mean is that The problem was on some of the other events on other days that these guys were basically unbeatable. Well, unbeatable as long as I use this car. If I use a slower car, the difficulty suddenly went all the way down, so yeah, pretty interesting. Yeah, this one we have it without trouble, as they cannot beat my sector time. I saw a little on your stream yesterday and it looks stiff. It is stiff. Basically, it's, as I say, it's meant to be a more realistic handling, so you're not gonna do any crazy shit like in the previous games, you know? Like the cars have a lot more weight to them. Here I could try winning the drag event, but do I want to? I'm an idiot, but I feel like I do want to, even though it's completely unnecessary. I mean, I'm just gonna try once. If I cannot win, so be it. I just really want to win. I have the hunger for winning, at least for now. There's something that if I don't want the playthrough to take an eternity, I probably shouldn't do. I probably shouldn't aim to win every single event. I mean, I should aim to dominate and all of that, sure, but that's about it. That was a problem. I mean, it wasn't a bad time, but... Oh, damn, Wade Jackson got a 1923. So if I cannot get a better one than that, I'm obviously not winning. Damn it, fucking Jackson. Here you have two Jacksons. It seems like the brothers are here to play. It is possible that I can probably do it a lot faster. Well, not a lot, but I can do it faster than the previous one. Was that better? I think it was, wasn't it? Team, and this asshole got 18? Man, come on. What a piece of shit. Can I just quit? Because there is no way I'm gonna win this one. Doesn't let you... Okay, never mind, lets you. Yeah, fuck you. I cannot get 18 or something like that, so yeah. I guess I'm gonna abandon the concept of... You know, of winning every event. Let me just at least dominate every day, but winning every single event, no thank you. Anyways, wait, show me details. Seems that a lot of these race days will be long no matter what. Gonna go to this one though. Wait, I just realized they don't let me pick the Nissan here, like the first Nissan. Maybe it's because it's a lower category, because it doesn't even show up as an option. Or maybe it's because it's not fully repaired. Could that be the case? I mean, it's not fully repaired because you didn't give me the option. Hold on. Let me check that real quick. By the way, cars, yeah, there is the car lot as Yanick say them. That's pretty fucked up. So which ones can you even buy? A Honda Acura? Oh, and it tells you no drifting if it cannot drift. That's pretty funny. Well, I don't really care about any of this, honestly, but I guess they are cool choices. I mean, you have all 55 here, so theoretically you could pick anyone you want, though. If there is a... No, actually you cannot. So for example, this one that has like this one has a lock. That means that you cannot do it. Oh, Microsoft... Oh, it's because, wait, it's a DLC? Maybe that's why? Classic Electronic Arts, pretty funny. That's messed up. Yeah, by using Microsoft points, sure. Alright, repair car with cash, yeah, repair it. So I wonder now if I repair it, if it's gonna be selectable. That's unbelievable, it actually is. So, what is the logic behind that? Why? Like, it's what I say, the UI of this game is trash. Why don't you give me the option to repair it when I'm about to select the cars? Because otherwise I should assume that, okay, it doesn't appear, maybe because, you know, it requires a certain speed to enter this race day. But no, it's because it wasn't repaired. And even worse, it wasn't repaired because I ended the like one of the previous race days with you know, without being able to do anything. Like basically the last event that I didn't let me do anything to the car, it just pushed me into the main menu. Like it didn't even told me, hey, your car is damaged, you wanna repair it? No, it didn't say that. That's what I say, the UI of this game is so fucking trash, it's actually crazy. Now you know that there are a lot of complaints and very understandable complaints that a lot of the UIs in modern games are very generic, right? Like they basically look like mobile UIs and shit. But then you look at the UI of this game and it's like, damn. Maybe they shouldn't have gotten so creative with the UI. You know? Alright. Anyways, this is a pretty cool track. It's supposed to be on a port. Oh, the issue here is that this guy is very fast. This Sadatake Ueshima seems to be an issue. He's pretty far away right now. I mean, I still have a nitro to use. I'm gonna use it on the finals trade, but I'm not sure how well I can do it. That's a Mazda RX-8, isn't it? Oh, he used a nitro there. Okay, time to use it. Nice. Overtook him right at the end. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Alright. But it seems that right now the game is telling me, hey, your little Nissan C is getting a little bit obsolete. Wait, what? Huh? What you want, Rio? Damn, this guy is such an asshole. Like, what's your problem? Like, did I fuck your girlfriend or something? Like, why do you hate me so much? Like, what's wrong with you? I don't know why he hates me so much. I don't think I did anything to him. Maybe I'm wrong and I actually, you know, have a past with him, but I don't think I have. Alright, whatever. So the real question is if this drag event I'm gonna get destroyed as much as I did in the previous one. I hope not. it's kinda looking like it will be the case though. Well, I did beat that guy, but let's see what the times are. Well, for now I have the first place, but not by that much. You can see what the times of my opponents are. I also did a very good time there, but pretty sure that my opponents are probably capable. Oh, I'm going against a Lancer Evo. I don't think a very humble, you know, Honda Civic can beat a Lancer Evo, you know. I don't think it works that way. That being said, I'm doing super fast. Oh, and then we have Felix Tang and Masato Kihara already with better times. Well, I cannot get a better time than those. That's a shame. Maybe I could try using the Nitro on the third gear, but yeah, like right now it's the game telling me, hey, you need a better drag car. The one that you have right now, it's not good enough. That already was a bad start. Yeah, that was a bad idea actually. I think you can stay on 4th gear until the end. Just I don't want to risk blowing up my engine. Damn, and now suddenly everyone got a godlike time, okay. I got 0 cash. Well, I guess we have to basically take out drag events as a possibility. Now it's pretty clear I cannot beat them. Oh well. That's fine. I don't care. You can have your shitty ass drag races. I didn't want them anyways. But you know, I essentially have to change the car. Well, either change the car or upgrade it. It's just that, I mean, it's a Honda Civic. I cannot really care too much about it. Fuck. Blowing the engine takes a few seconds. Yeah, well, I'm assuming it does, but even if I didn't upshift at the end, I don't think I would have gotten the top time those guys got. Like, those guys did half a second faster than I did. Like, I don't think that's the time I can gain here. This is not a really good track to drift. Like, what the hell? Hey man, I just keep paying for this shit, but how do you want me to drift here, dude? Like, there is no room. Like, what, you want me to get off the car and start drifting with my shoes or what? This is a fucking corridor, you cannot drift on this shit. Not to mention the whole track is like this, you know? Like, it's not possible. It's legitimately not possible. Like, you will have to use a motorcycle if you want to drift here. I just look at this. Yeah, poor drifting. Well, or like poor car. Poor car. I mean, poor track. This track was made by an asshole. There's no way that's enough. Hey. Okay, I'm also seeing another problem with the drift events. The drift events seem like they all have the same score to beat, even though the track itself is completely different. So in a track like this, that basically you cannot go fast because there is not enough room to go fast. like they still do things like 1400, like if it was the other one that were only 2 corners at full speed. But I have to call bullshit on that. I mean, you can get 1400, it's an absolute pain in the ass. I will need to get 1500 if I wanna win. And what a pain in the ass, dude. Ah, fuck. At this rate, I'm not sure if I can even dominate. Yeah, Nitro helps, but the problem is that here, there is so little room to drift that I feel like Nitro is just gonna make me kiss the wall very fast, of course. Yeah, I think that at this point this car will need to get exorcised. I don't think a single repair is gonna be good enough. This is terrible. Absolutely terrible. I got 3rd place. I wouldn't call that light damage if you ask me. It was pretty far from light damage. That was a very serious damage. Okay. Damn. How painful. Really, really, really painful. It's whatever. The problem is that that drift car is not like I can get a better one. It's the one that I just got. It's basically when drift got introduced. So not sure what you want me to do there. Because that track doesn't let you do shit. There is no room to drift, dude. Well, it's fine. I mean, at least we know that the time trial will most likely be free to win. But pretty nice that the amount of cash that I got on the previous event was pretty much the one I needed to repair the car. Pretty cool. But as you can see, it seems that it's one of those cases where everything that is just regular driving is not an issue. Or rather, anything that is what the game called grip race or time trial is most likely gonna be free. The problem is everything else. Everything else seems like it will be a problem. Well, at the beginning, drag race wasn't an issue, but now it is showing that you need something else. And well, the drift events very heavily depends on the track. Some tracks are extremely easy to get, and some others like this one are an absolute nightmare. I just hope that the sector shootout is not very annoying, because it could be very annoying. I think that we also have no damage on this event so far, right? Because I need all the points I can get, so if I can get some no damage, that will be nice. I almost did some damage there, but yeah. Keep in mind that no damage happens not just when you... it happens only when it says... when it doesn't say minor damage. If you just, you know, hit the wall lightly, it counts as no damage. Well, not just the wall, but if you just hit another car very lightly, it doesn't count as damage. Also, I overtook everyone here. Nice. That's a nice amount, at least. I want to dominate. I'm not satisfied with just winning. But at the same time, well, I didn't try the sector shootout, but I kinda doubt that it's going well. The other thing I can try is, you know, since I feel like on the drag race I got very unlucky that on the last one everyone decided to be extremely fast. I feel like if I get more lucky with what the opponent has, I can probably get at least a little bit of score. But I don't know. That already will clearly not be enough. He missed it by a lot. Wait, 80 points? What the hell? Are you seeing what I say about the sector shootout being a complete choke? Like, these guys are not this fast in races. You know, and even that one that I did super fast. Alright, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring the other Nissan and you will see the difference. Let me grab this one. You will see the difference now. Because now the cars, well, unless they... Well, I'm actually not sure if they are adapting the opponents to the car here. Because I don't think that these are the usual opponents that I get with this car. Well, not to mention the Nissan Series right there, so... I think they might have removed that too. So that means that here I essentially still go against like faster opponents. Well, it was worth trying, I guess. They are, I think, slower than the previous ones, but yeah. Seems that even with this one I cannot do shit. I'm gonna try using the nitro ones, but I cannot imagine it's gonna be a magical solution, you know? You know, even with the nitro that wasn't enough. So, you know what the problem here is? I cannot upgrade my cars. Like, essentially... The issue is, if you enter a race day and your car is not enough, you have no way of knowing that. And if you already beat some events and you want to upgrade your car, you have to redo everything since the beginning. Which absolutely sucks balls, obviously, but... this sector shootout is not happening. I can only try doing the drag race event again, or maybe it's just abandoning this shit and not caring about dominating, but man, I really didn't want to do that. I wanted to dominate every race day, but it seems that I cannot do it. That's so annoying. It's fine. I mean, at least they give you the option to not need to dominate, but would have been nice. I'm gonna try to do what Yanick told me, which is essentially not upshift to 4. I think it's a mistake, but we will see. Alright, my engine didn't blow up at least. And that for now, oh never mind. Wade Jackson got even below 12, dude. That's crazy. But I cannot get below 12 with this thing. That's crazy. Like, you didn't even get close last time to that. But I guess here you do. Yeah, very annoying. Yeah, 11. Well, it wasn't a sham start somehow, by the way. I cannot do a better time. Well, not to mention that someone already did a better time there. Also, it's very annoying that you cannot exit when you want. Oh, I didn't know that I could do that. This is the emulator menu. Huh. That's interesting. Well, this will be a nice option, but no thank you. Let me get out of here. Yeah, I guess this race day it's over then, because there's no way I can get more points. So, well, whatever. Who cares? Yeah, so when you don't dominate an event, it doesn't show up as green, it shows up as, well, white, I guess. Also, hold up. Damn, this UI is trash. What happens if I try doing this? This she effect thingy. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, is it a 1v1 race against one of the kings, or what am I looking at? No, they are multiple events. Just that they are all of this type, but will I be able to do anything? Because I'm assuming that this is intended to be like endgame stuff, right? Like I should... Well, the cars don't really look like it. We will see, I don't know. I wouldn't know until I see it. It's the event for the Grip King, yeah. That's what I kinda remember. And that's why I say that theoretically I shouldn't stand a chance, but... I don't know, like these guys, as I say, don't look particularly fast. Here I'm struggling simply because I cannot overtake this asshole. I'm pretty sure that once I overtake him, it's gonna be over for him. Okay, better do it earlier. Maybe he's actually a lot faster, actually. Well, on the right side, when the slower cars appear, he's gonna struggle to overtake, so that means that I will most likely get the advantage there. Wait, how many nitros does this guy have? Because my car only has one, but apparently he has a whole arsenal of nitros there. The issue here is that if I... Like, there is no way I can beat the sector shootout. That's the problem. Like this, and I'm pretty sure that there are 2 sector shootouts here, so that means that, well, at least domination won't be possible. I guess I can still win it, but at the same time I don't even know what's the point of this, because if there is no boss fight, what's the point? Like, I will assume that here you go against the the kings of each discipline. In this case, supposed to be the Grip King, but this just looks like a regular race day. Unless you're telling me that one of these morons is the Grip King. They don't look like kings to me, though. Man. Oh, and that was very little points. Well, there's only one sector shootout, so there is still hope, but if you want the domination, you need to actually do it. If you want the domination, you probably need all 6 events. Yeah, and good luck with the shootout. There's someone using a Nissan Silvia with 500 horsepower. Yeah, and that's the guy. You can see that's the livery that he uses. So, yeah, Takeshi Sato, I think it's the guy. Right? Oh, he already got overtaken and it's in 4th place. I smell... I think that's the smell of fraud. What I smell right now. I'm smelling a little bit of fraud. A little bit of a fraudulent smell right now. Though the other guys are able to keep their positions well, I guess. But... interestingly enough, I think that the guy in 1st place is a Volkswagen Golf, isn't it? It's not like they are using out of the ordinary cars. They are using relatively regular cars. Also, these are extremely long tracks. Very, very long tracks. So the question is that now I'm on the lead. Will they be able to overtake? I hope not. Will be the case. They are very close. That's for sure. Oh, what the hell? Okay. That was that looked like a rocket. Yeah, I don't have too many nitros to use here, so I need to think it twice. Yeah, and the important guy is apparently not even here. In fact, he's in 2nd to last place. So I guess bosses in this game are following the tradition of Most Wanted of being absolute chokes. Because if that's supposed to be the Grip King... it's the king of gripping dicks, I guess. It's certainly not the king of these events. I forget about me, the Volkswagen Golf is completely beating his ass right here. Also, what's the one in 1st place? Don't recognize that car. Unfortunately, I don't recognize the car and I cannot reach him either. It's a little bit of a double issue. Yeah, I think that staying on this race day is gonna be a waste of time because there is no way I can dominate and I will have to retry everything later if I want to dominate, so Probably a very bad idea. So this guy had another nitro. Don't worry, that's legal. Okay. I mean, it might be legal, but it's still not fast enough. That guy is just too fast. Gavin May. And the supposed king is in second to last place. Still. At least he's not on dead last. No, it's called Ray Krager, actually, the king. So the guy, I'm assuming, is simply part of the team or something. But you know, it's pretty clear that I'm not prepared for this. Though, cutting the track like that way, and this chicane, is there really no penalty for doing this? You can simply skip chicanes like it's nothing and the game is not gonna care. That's a little bit weird in a game that seems like it's very restrictive when it comes to repairs and all of that shit. Doesn't seem like it matters at all anyway, because the game lets you get away with murder. You had to give me light damage, come on. I would have been a no damage run, and you ruined it. Fucking asshole. Because I would have been the much needed points. Yeah, I guess with these points, it's just not enough. Oh, someone got triggered. I think that the king got triggered. Is that the king? So, do I fight him or what? Not very sure. I mean, he appeared, but so what? Are you gonna race or are you gonna stay there? It doesn't seem like there is any special event here. I don't know. Maybe he will appear once you reach the winning threshold, I guess. Oh, what the fuck? That golf went to murder that guy mercilessly. That was pretty weird. Also, for some reason wait, and it's not the only one. What's wrong with the AI here? Just going for murder? Yeah, alright. Also, pretty nice because that was basically impossible to dodge. Like, that hit at the beginning. Like, if you wanted to do this race without damage, you couldn't have done it. Like, the game wouldn't have let you. That's pretty fucked up. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with them. It's like they got salty that I skipped the chicane on the previous race, but you know, I'm just gonna quote the announcer on the opening cutscene. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Like, I simply do what the game allows me to do, and the game allows me to skip chicanes, so you should be angry with the game, not with me. I'm playing by the rules, you know. And the rules allow me to do that. So yeah. Basically, what I'm trying to say is cry me a river. We overtake all of the slower category cars, and this is where he's gonna struggle and he won't be able to get it. No damage run indeed. I mean, indeed, ruin indeed. Well, that's the thing. No damage run is not that I want it because I'm fancy and I want to be like, look at how good I am. It's because you get more points. And those points that I might get from getting a no damage run allow me to probably skip the sector shootout, but at this point I won't be able to avoid the sector shootout, you know? That's my problem. So yeah, just one of those things that, you know, what do I do? Well, that was free at least. I wonder if you can unlock the King's car, but it's probably gonna be through pink slips, right? I mean, especially considering that this game has the same system of rewards as Most Wanted. I don't know, maybe no, hopefully no. Well, whatever it is, I didn't get it there. But hopefully it's a guaranteed reward. I kinda doubt that's the case. Now, about the time attack, I'm not sure if I can actually beat that one. I think that the time attack might actually not be beatable at all. Because here I'm winning these races simply because the AI of the opponents is not good enough to deal with, well, as you can see, to deal with other opponents, right? Like, they cannot do shit. But in time trial, where they don't have anyone in front of them, that's where it's gonna be an issue. Well, and not to mention sector shootout. Hey, sector shootout, I might as well give up now. Save yourself the humiliation. Okay. At least that's enough to take the lead. Also, I wonder what happens by winning, because in theory I already won this event, but so what? What happens when you win this event? Because so far it seems like nothing happens. I mean, aside from the usual of you kinda like beating the event, but unless you unlock another race day later, it's like it's the same as nothing. And also, what was all that cutscene with the Grip King showing up? Anyways, like, he showed up to say hello and then he left. I mean, cool, I guess, but would prefer if you did more than just say hello, right? You're just here to give me a greeting. I don't need greetings. I will need your car, that's what I need. That will be appreciated. An appreciated donation. Well, one thing at least that I can say about the time trial and the sector shootout, since they both take place in that complex track, it's possible that I can cut chicanes and all of that, so I might not even need to do anything out of the ordinary. Like, I might actually be able to win with what I have. Just need a little bit of a little bit of creativity, you know? That's how I like to call it, so it doesn't sound bad. Because if we call it a little bit of cheating, that will sound a little bit bad, you know? It's just creativity, that's all we need. Just a little bit of it. Alright, so the time attack, yeah. Like, right there, it's the same track as this one, so you can easily skip that chicane. And by skipping that chicane, you get a shit ton of time. Like, Sato is here. Well, Takeshi Sato, we already saw that he's a moron, but I think Gavin May was the one that was actually threatening, right? Yeah, it's the guy with the yellow car. That guy is a problem. At least we have 3 laps to see how much we're gonna get fucked. So if we get too fucked on the first one, we already know that on the second and third we go full creativity, okay? Oh, actually, it seems that Takeshi Sato is gonna bother Gavin May. Like, yeah, Gavin May is the actual threat. Like, I wonder if I can redo this event, and if Gavin May doesn't show up, I basically have a free ticket to victory. Because Takeshi Sato here is basically blocking him at every opportunity, and it seems like the AI is not smart enough to overtake. But for now, focus on your thing. We can see what time they get later, but for now, focus on doing your thing. And more importantly, don't bother skipping the chicane now. Wait until the other laps and we will see. But I say don't skip the chicane and you pretty much skip the chicane. But not as badly as I could have if I wanted. But you know, let's try doing this normally. See how far we are from their times. Because I'm also not really having that many issues keeping up with this guy. Ivan Tarkovsky, well, if he does that, I definitely won't have any issues keeping up. Yeah, and Gavin May obviously got the top time them, and by actually a lot. So yeah, unfortunately there, yeah, we have to, as I say, get a creative here. We gotta do a full creative run here. Who wants to get creative here? I personally want to get creative. The creativity here is skipping the chicane, basically. We can also skip one of the other corners. Like, that is like a 90-degree corner. We can skip it a little bit. It doesn't save a lot of time, but I guess any time save helps. But then that's crazy that a game like this that is supposed to be so serious didn't take into account people skipping corners. Like, that seems like such a basic thing. So yeah, this one is the other one you can skip. Just that I don't think you save that much time. You probably do though. And then obviously here the chicane, like this is the ultimate creativity, okay? Like basically, that's top creativity. They call me an artist. a con artist, that is. But, you know, it's fine. Don't worry about it. My creativity now knows no bounds. So what time are they gonna get, by the way, guys? Even with the chicane, they probably have, and obviously 48. Well, my time is better. Nice. Oh, but there is a problem here. This could actually mean that I lose. Gavin may manage to overtake Takeshi Sato. Which means that he's probably gonna get a better time than the one he got there. Which means obviously that I could lose. On the right side I have a nitro that I haven't used. So I can still get a better time than 145. He can probably get a way better time than 148. Because keep in mind that he was constantly behind Takeshi. Constantly. Like, he was being slowed down the whole lap. I wasn't being slowed down by anyone though. Like, I was essentially just doing my thing. Okay, I'm gonna use the nitro here. Not sure if it's the best place to use it, but might as well. Also do this very creative corner. That one I feel like I lost speed at the end. Oh! Damn, Takeshi out of the track. Wait, you got pushed by Gavin? Nice. He could also ruin my no damage run, by the way. He's right behind me. And that will be annoying, especially in something like this that was so, you know, easy to not get damaged. But let's see. What time is this guy gonna get? Okay. Ah, that sucks, dude. Man, fuck you, Gavin May, sack of shit. On the right side, I can still dominate, assuming that the sector shootout. I mean, I will have to get second place on the sector shootout or similar if I want to dominate this one. I mean, since it's the same track, I can still skip the chicane. But then, is there a way to avoid Gavin May? Like, that guy is the problem. Everyone else is not an issue, but that guy is an issue. You know, we should get rid of him. Actually, we can see. Hold up. These are the same opponents as the previous event. So it's possible that they are fixer. But what happens if I try again? Are they gonna be the same ones? Unfortunately, yes. Like, you have Gavin May, Tarkovsky, and Sato. Damn it. Well, that's annoying. Though, as I say, getting second place should be enough, but considering that this is such a peculiar event type, can I even get second place? I don't know. Have my doubts. At least the 3 points won't go to him, though. I feel like it will be even better if the 3 points went to him instead. Because that means that no one else can get close to second place. And I will be the only candidate. Well, let's see. Wait, he didn't get any points, really? Well, that's because he's being blocked pretty much. And Tarkovsky cannot help but constantly crash, apparently. Not sure what his problem is, but he is having problems. Now, the problem is that he's gonna bother me here. Well, the same way that Takeshi is bothering Gavin. Ironically though, Gavin has 0 points. But it's because, as I say, he's being constantly bothered by the other guy. Okay, let's try this. So this obviously, yeah, it lets you easily dominate that sector. With this result, well, the issue is that it's very possible that Gavin May is just gonna get all of the other ones. At least I don't need to worry about Tarkovsky, he's not gonna get shit. Yeah, please don't let him overtake you. For now he's still behind. Oh wait, I say I wouldn't worry about Tarkovsky, I guess I have to. Fuck. Unbelievable. Well, that's annoying. Why is that guy suddenly beating the time of the other guys if he's so slow? Like, how are you doing that? And insanely enough, Gavin May is still there on last place with no points. Well, here I can only get points on this sector if I manage to make it faster than I already did, which might not be the case, but we don't know. $379. Okay, I got it there, and for the next lap, if I use the nitro, I might be able to beat it again, and that will give me the second place. And I am pretty sure that second place here should be... Oh, my bad. Oops. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. Clearly. But I can also slow this guy down to make sure he doesn't take the lead. Problem is that I'm also... Yeah, if I mess with that guy, it could be an issue because I could make Gavin May overtake. Well, he still hasn't done it though. I have no clue how I am in first place here. I don't know what happened to make that happen, but sure. Yeah. Here I fully depend on getting a better time on this third sector. I have 407, I need more than 407. Will it happen? I don't know. I'm not sure if it will. Oh, it will. Barely though, nice. Yeah, it's pretty funny because if I got a little bit more, I would have won. Since that's the only sector that I can get a good time because of the chicane skip. There is no way I can get points anywhere else. Because yeah, skipping a hairpin like that doesn't give you that much. This second place should be enough to dominate, right? I think. I hope. Is it? How many points did I need? I hope it is. Yeah, it was. Nice. So what happens now that I dominated? Huh. So... nothing? Is there no duel, no nothing? It's a little bit awkward. So what's the point of the king showing up here? Well, unless this unlocks a duel. Okay, I guess you are unlocking a path to the king. And these are all races, by the way. Never mind, I'm stupid. There are 2 time attacks. Oh, and there is an oval. Well, there is no way you can actually beat this with the current car I have. Damn, this game is pretty fucking long, you know? Like, actually extremely long. Damn. But yeah, there's definitely something I need to do here if my idea is... you know, if my idea is winning. Because with what I currently have, I'm not sure I can do much. We will see though. I want to see this one since it only has 4 events. Let me try the drag first, since this is the one that I most likely am gonna fail to win. If I fail this, and by fail I mean if I don't get first place, I will purchase a new car to do drag. Though the issue is, how do I know what do I need in a car to get a good result? Like, do I look at aerodynamics, at power? I mean, I'm assuming I look at power, right? But it's just that this car that I'm using here apparently has very good aerodynamics. Yeah, this is most likely not gonna happen. Yeah, you can already see. Oh, so if we tie times, I'm the one that doesn't get it, huh? Pretty messed up. Alright, so yeah, we need a better car here, no matter what. You can get away with bullshit on races, like on regular races, but on drag races like this, you need a better car. Alright. In that case, let me go to the car lot and see what I can find. But yeah, as I say, I don't really know what to look at. You can see that they are tier 3. Well, tier 3 seems to be the highest. So you have to at least aim for tier 3. Where does it say the stats? No, I don't care about looking at the car. I want to see the stats. Hold up. There's also no way to... Oh. Well, that's not what I meant with type. Is there a Subaru Impreza? Damn, this one seems to be DLC. So you can get the R34 though. It's not for drifting though. It's very cheap. Oh, it tells you right there the 0 to 100. That's what you should look at if you want like something good for drag races. This one seems to be better in that regard. Basically, obviously, the lower the number, the better it is. This one takes a shit ton, apparently, of acceleration. Alright. If only there was a way to only see the tier 3s, but you don't. Also, would be nice if it didn't constantly scroll that. Okay. For what I'm seeing here, it's the Nissan R35, the one that is the best suited for drag races. There are some here that are pretty nice and all. For drag races, at least that Nissan seems to be adequate. So the Dodge Viper is DLC then. I mean, I'm assuming they are DLC, but I don't know. The game doesn't really clarify. Well, the 4GT will be nice as well. Yeah. The Lotus, I guess. Huh, the Mazda R8, nah. Oh, this one. The Pagani Sonda. Damn. Even if it was unlocked, it's so expensive I wouldn't be able to buy it. And obviously the Pagani Sonda will be in a different level, obviously. And then the Hachiroku. Okay. So yeah, I guess for what I seen, at least stat-wise. Oh, never mind. I cannot fucking get it because apparently it's DLC. Fuck. Well, what was the other best one? Well, I guess the Hélice, the Lotus, was that? The Corvette also seems good. But yeah, let me see the Lotus Hélice here. No, it seems to be, the Corvette seems to be better. And that one was available. Yeah, it seems better. I guess we can get the Corvette. Sure. And yeah, make it drag mode, please. So, customize blueprint, yes. Power package. Still don't know if this is worth it or if you... Well, traction, if I'm gonna use it for drag, it's useless. Wouldn't it be better to purchase this thing individually? Maybe, no, I just don't know. Because it seems that it's less expensive and the result seems to be better this way, right? At least that's what it looks like. Well, this is simply visual shit. Like power package here, like 96,000 is a lot. While here, if you go to custom upgrade, like you have 13 for that. You have 6. Okay, you know what? Let me just do it. Oh, it's because you have fasters here, but body gives aero. Oh, you mean this? No, that's fine. It's just what I'm complaining about. Is this quick upgrade is useless. Like when you can simply buy an engine that already gives you that by lower price, you know? It's like, why wouldn't you do it that way? I could go full upgrade here, I guess, but not sure if it's needed. I mean, for now, let's just keep it like that. And also the visuals, hold up. Can change the color. Can make it light blue, for example. Why not? Light blue is a cool color. So what other type you have? Iridescent, pearlescent. Oh shit, that one looks cool. Chrome. Damn, there are so many here that look so cool. Alright, hold up. Not sure if I want pearlescent or chrome, though. This one looks... Hold up, showcase. Wait, how do you... Okay. This one looks pretty shiny. But if we do pearlescent... I think I might prefer chrome, though this one also looks very good. Hey, what do you think, Yanick? Pearlescent or chrome? I'm fine with either, honestly. But I'm not sure. Like, I cannot decide. They both look good on their own. To me, at least. I mean, maybe someone looks at this and it's like, what? This looks like fucking shit, you moron. Chrome? Okay, well, let's go with chrome. And then... can we make a... No team. I wanna... Is it decal? No, it's not decal. How can you draw a... like vertical stripes? Or you cannot do that. It's body, or unless it's in body. Doesn't look like it though. So there is no way to make vertical stripes? Oh, hold up. It's like you have different categories. Like this. Wait, what is this? No, that's not what I want. Shapes, muscle, import. No, I don't think that's 8-bit. Stripes, there you go. Then it took you a fucking while. Wait, these are not stripes. Do you have the same concept of stripes as I do? Doesn't seem like we do. How is a dragon a stripe? You know, I didn't know that dragons were stripes. Well, it seems that this is gonna be a pain in the ass to go through all of them. Yeah, camouflage, that looks super good, obviously. With how much of a pain in the ass it is to scroll through this, I think I'm just gonna go with this. Like, simply this color and that's it, we don't need anything else. Alright. Can you actually modify it once you are there? It seems like you can customize it. As long as it's not pre-made, I think it lets you customize it. Alright, well that's enough wasted time, because we wasted a lot of fucking time there. And that simply was to get a drag car, you know? Which, by the way, the drag car... like, it's pretty nice, but I guess if I want to get on the sector shootout, I need a better car. Well, thankfully there's none here. Yeah, I don't know. So this Corvette, how good is this thing, I wonder? There it is. Look at how much it shines. Okay. Oh, it doesn't seem very stable. Look at that shit. Look at how it's moving. I think it's having trouble. But we're out to find out how... Oh, what the fuck? Wait, that's actually hard to calculate. And I missed the shit. This is a skill issue. Wait, hold up. I need to get a better start, but... that was extremely fast, like the way you accelerate at the beginning. It's like it didn't give me time to calculate properly. It seems that different cars also have easier way of doing a grip, I guess. Well, a grip, I mean a burnout. I mean, it's really so hard, I swear. Oh wait, this thing doesn't have a nitro. Fuck, I completely forgot about that. Hold up. Without a nitro, you're not gonna get anywhere. I forgot. But yeah, you don't get a nitro by default. Oh, god damn it. But yeah, at the same time, I know that I fucked up the shift, but it scared me a little bit there, because it seems that it might still not be enough. It seemed like it was the fastest car available when it comes to acceleration, at least. Alright, hold up. Nitros, yeah, give me whatever most expensive shit you have. I don't think... I mean, I could get the other upgrades, but... might as well. And if this is not enough... there is always quitting. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm spending all the cash on this shit, though. Traction doesn't really matter here, right? Well, and brakes obviously don't. Tires could matter, but it seems that it only affects traction. I mean, see, here's the thing. Traction does matter when it comes to... I mean, in real life it matters. Like when it comes to getting the car next to the... Well, wait, hold up. Let me check. The Civic seems to have a lot of fire, but apparently this one just has more of everything. I was out to say that it does matter the traction that you get to the ground in drag in real life. It's just that here I don't know if it only affects the handling, because if it only affects the handling, it's a little bit useless, you know. Like you don't need handling for drag events. The question here is if I'm gonna get my ass kicked or not, because I might get my ass kicked. Well, especially if I get to the side like that. Oh, what the hell? Okay, this thing is very hard to control. I actually might... Oh, and that's a lot of repairing. I think I might have made a mistake. Like, this thing is impossible to control. Like, I'm not sure how else I could control this. Damn. Any tips? Because right now it seems like it's not really working on my favor. I mean, I guess the issue here is that this is a rear traction car. Like, that's what's making it lose control so easily, I guess. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I ended up at least finishing, but damn, some other are getting 10 seconds, and this thing probably is capable of that, but damn. I'm not sure. I might have spent all this money for absolutely nothing. I mean, at least the upgrades are still there, and if you want to change the type, you can, but with great power comes great responsibility. Thanks. That's exactly what I was thinking. I probably shouldn't go to 6th gear. Probably. Damn. And these guys are doing below 10, dude. Yeah, maybe this was a mistake. Fuck. Yeah, that's a problem. But, I mean, it is theoretically the best car that was available for this. Remember tuning gear ratios for drag? Maybe that's something I can do, I guess, but man, I don't want to waste all this time simply for this shit that is drag. I don't care enough. It's unfortunately necessary though, I don't even know how to change them. Well, I'm assuming it's on the blueprint, but... Customize the gears. I don't even know also how to customize them. I guess making them longer, probably. Customize. Tune. Drivetrain. Yeah, like probably you want everything to be tall, I guess. I mean, I'm not sure if all of them, but... well, we will see if this works. Maybe it won't work, but I gotta try. Also, how is it going, Kyle? Yeah. Now, that's the only thing I could try. If that doesn't work, then I guess I simply cannot do drag. Like, there's simply no way. No gear graph? No. You only have those sliders. But I also don't know if this is gonna affect the... Yeah, no, I don't think that making the shift longer is gonna make a difference here. Well, I think I just wasted an insane amount of money for absolutely no reason. That's a little bit of a shame, I guess. Yeah, like, this is not working. Like, it's very clearly not working. So yeah, we are bone. We are absolutely bone. You know, doing long shift is certainly not the answer, but I have no clue what's the answer. Well, that's a shame. Is there any race day without drag? Well, this one actually. Wait. I'm lacking speed challenge. What the fuck is a speed challenge? Apparently seems like a common one. Fuck, dude. Well, you could reset the type of this thing, I guess. Yeah, whatever. So, speed challenge. I mean, I'm assuming that all of the upgrades are still there. But, well, I want to believe they are. Yeah, they are. You can still pick them. Yeah. So all of this... Well, I'm still gonna buy the other upgrades since might as well. I mean, I already dumped all my money on this shit, so might as well, you know, get everything else. But I thought that... Oh, here what you do is stability. Well, that's interesting. Oh, also the visuals. I feel like it shouldn't replace this thing. Well, now I kinda wanna see how it will look in pearlescent. Since I already did chrome, I want to see how it will look like this. In an actual race, I mean. Alright. I don't know if this is gonna work or not, because I really don't know what even this speed thing is meant to be. Yeah, I guess it's this one. Well, we're gonna see. Yeah, I don't know, the race types are very weird. I mean, this whole fucking game is pretty weird. So what is this? Speed challenge? Like, it's about reaching top speed or something?
All right. Speed challenge is all about mastering the art of high-speed control. In order to get the edge in your competition, you need to push your car to its limits. But yo, if you push too hard, you risk totaling your car, which will definitely cost you some serious dough. High-speed car control is all about finesse and tight, precise movements. So don't over-control your ride.
And so we can waste even more money than I already did. That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So keep a close watch on the conditions ahead. You can also draft your opponent by tucking behind them and ride their tail. Remember, when you're drafting, you don't need as much throttle, so ease off the gas slightly.
But how is this different than a regular race? I don't get it. This is the thing that gave me PTSD. Well, we're about to find out if it's gonna give me PTSD, probably. If I had to take a guess, probably will. Hey, I don't know. I mean, I don't even know how this car is gonna perform in the first place. Well, it's certainly very fast, like I'm trying to hold back as much as possible, though it doesn't seem like my opponents are holding back. I mean, it's very fucked up because this camera is fucking trash. But like, it's not like the problem of the specific camera type I pick, it's the fact that at these speeds the camera does this effect, you know? That's the real issue. Ah shit, I'm not dead yet. I cannot... Damn, what the fuck? My car was constantly bouncing there. Problem is that the damages on a car like this are gonna be extremely expensive to pay. Like, I legitimately don't know what to expect. Wow, 400 kilometers per hour, what the hell? 400 kilometers per hour. Yeah, that's a lot of score, holy shit. But I'm more interested in how much cash that costed me. Like, how much cash are we talking here? Okay. So I think that at this point I can forget about having cash. But wait, what's the difference between this and top speed run? I'm assuming that this one is actually reaching top speed, yeah. So you don't have rivals, or well, maybe you do have rivals like time trial, but the objective is not getting first place, but rather, well, no, but all of them are launching at the same spot. I mean, I guess the objective is still not finishing first place, but... Oh, and you start after them, okay. I don't think that this is enough difference to not crash, though. You have 4 checkpoints, and I'm assuming that the top speed of whoever passes those... I'm in 3rd place with that. Yeah, I don't blame you for this giving you PTSD, because you make one mistake and you're fucking dead. Like, one mistake is enough to absolutely kill you here. And the fact that you have these assholes in front of you doesn't help. I mean, that's really the biggest problem, like, you end up fighting against these guys more than anything else. It is essentially, by the way, the same type of event as a speed trap. Like, it's essentially speed trap with a different name, except that here there are very dire consequences for crashing. Oof. I haven't used the nitro yet, I probably should. Man, there is still one car ahead of me, holy fuck. Okay. Come on. Get it! Nice. I somehow won. Damn, this is crazy. Like, you can so easily run out, like, you can go bankrupt so easily. That's the fucked up thing. Like, it doesn't take much to go bankrupt here. I got an engine package. Well, the problem is that I don't need any of that for my Corvette. My Corvette already has everything, so completely useless to have those rewards. And with how much points I got there, essentially by beating these 2 races I will have enough points to dominate, and then I can basically fuck off from here. Like, I don't even need to do all the events, which is pretty cool. But you know, the problem right now are drag races. Well, drift is also a problem, but with drift I really don't know what to invent, dude. Like, what do you want me to invent with drift? I don't know. They want me to invent something that hasn't been invented yet. At least the Corvette seems like the right pick for the top speed races, but yeah, I need a drag race car representative. And the problem is that the Corvette is very fitting, but for some reason, like, I need a special configuration, because with what I didn't get anywhere. Like, maybe something that I could try doing is giving upgrades to the Honda Integra, but the issue is that... Wait, sorry, the Integra. I wish I had an Integra. I mean the Civic, not the Integra. Like, that Honda Civic, the way it's pre-made, it's perfectly made for drag races. So even if I get upgrades, it won't be the same, and I feel like it's just gonna be shit all around, you know? That's the problem. Fuck. Well, that's fine. I mean, my actual opponents are very far behind anyways. Wait, do you remember what configuration you use for drag races? Because yeah, you say that you tweak the gears, but do you remember how? Like, did you do short on the first one and long on the next ones, or what was the secret? Because I have no clue how to configure that shit. I'm a casual, you know? That's the reason why I'm playing this game and not a fucking simulator. You know? If I knew more about cars, maybe I would play a simulator, but I don't. Okay. Feels weird to see such low cost for repairing. But yeah, they exist. They are actually low cost. Okay. But once this event is done, I should be able to dominate. And if I dominate, I'm not gonna bother doing the remaining events. Like, the remaining events can suck my cock. Like, I already decided on that. Oh wow, okay. I thought I was gonna crash there for sure. I guess not. But, phew, I almost crashed there. I think the idea is to make the first ones long so perfect shifts are doable. Then dyno your car and try to get your gears short on your horsepower peak. Okay. The other gears. So when you say the first ones, which ones do you mean? Like, are we talking now the first three, or like which ones? So, I mean, it could be any of them, you know. 1 and 2, okay. Well, thanks. I'll see what it is. Well, you also say the dyno. What do you mean dyno? Like, you mean aerodynamics? Well, considering that I have every upgrade, that shouldn't be. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. And look at this RSA thinking he's the one dominating. Alright. Well, right now he's dominating, actually. Wait, is it an RSA? I don't think it is, actually. It looked like it from afar, but I think it's another car. Isn't it a... I think that's the Honda Acura, right? Yeah, at least the logo looks like the Acura logo. Maybe, I don't know. Dyno is horse... Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, that's true that you can test your cars without needing to enter a race day. You're right, I should have done that. The problem is that right now, since I'm using the Corvette for the high horsepower thingy, yeah, I will need someone else for drag races. Or as I said, I could use the... Oh, someone got fucked. I didn't know that it said in races when someone totaled their car. I mean, it's the first time I see it after all. And this guy will try to overvalue. He will overtake. This guy seems to be pretty fast, huh? I should have blocked him, but I didn't know he was gonna overtake right there. Ah, fuck. Ah, that sucks. It's fine. Yeah, I could use the nitro here. I think it's the same as nothing. Yeah, I don't think the second place will be enough to complete the domination, though. Yeah, that sucks. Last year might have to be long too, depending on the drag distance. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I don't know if that's enough score. Yeah, it is. Nice. I got a nice amount of cash at least. Yes. Yeah, no, leave the race day, please. Okay. So, at least we dominated this SITS event race day by only doing 4. So that's good. We will see about the rest. So this one has a drag race, but it also has 2 high-speed ones, and that time attack will be an issue. These ones don't bother me, and... Oh, these are drift. Oops. Oh, it wasn't gonna be drift. Well, what else do you have here? You have 2 drift. Team sector shootout. I don't know. Grip, drag, drift. No, okay. This one seems like the most doable, I think. Except for the sector shootout, but it all depends on how annoying the drift events are. Which I don't know, they could be very annoying. I mean, now I actually have panic of those speed events. Now, you could so easily Get turbo fog. Alright. I'm gonna do them first simply because of how extremely risky they are. Like, this basically you're going to war, essentially. You're gonna get fucked. At least I start in second place, so that's good. It's just that this guy also do some reckless shit. Those marks will become handy. Wait, didn't it say that I was gonna start second? This doesn't look second to me. It's like the opposite of second. Well, not the opposite, I guess, but you get the point. But yeah, the marks will come in handy, that's for sure. No, get out of the fucking way, dude. Damn, this is so narrow. How do you want me to overtake here? Ah, shit. Man, you are such an asshole. I'm gonna nitro your ass. Well, someone already died. Ah, fuck. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Cannot there be a warning for the champs? Will be pretty useful. Ah, fuck, then that... No. Okay, I'm fucking up my car a lot. I wasn't expecting this sort of shit. Like, this was made so people die. Ah, fuck, That probably would have totaled my car if I didn't stop. But yeah, these repairs are super expensive right now. I could have used the marker there since I have a lot, but I want to leave the markers for if major damage shows up. So far I haven't seen major damage, I only seen minor. Well, minor, it says light. I don't know what's gonna say on the next stage of damage, but... Okay, no, don't go to the side. I mean, the problem is that, yeah, don't go to the side, but where else do I fucking overtake if it's not on the side? You want me to just go through them? I mean, it's so hard to see. That's my biggest issue with these events. I mean, I know that... Ah, fuck. Man, that looks like asphalt. It doesn't look like dirt. Uh-oh. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. So the real issue will be those corners. I don't know what to expect from them. But at least that also didn't count as damage somehow. Then there is only one guy that is super close to me. Everyone else is 7 seconds behind. Oh, this is actually a very fast corner. I think that's a Lancer Evo, right? This guy's car, probably. You piece of fucking shit. Just brake checking, huh? Brake checking, like very easily brake checking. Like I don't need to speculate. That was the definition of brake check. There was no reason for you to brake other than to crash me, of course. Sack of fucking shit. Uh-oh. That doesn't count as total. Anything that happens from the finish line to the other side is not total. It's light damage, okay? And the funny thing is that with the cash I won, that's less than what it will cost me to repair this thing. Can you believe that? Okay, well, not this time, I guess, but that's crazy. But that's like, I feel like here there was very certainly a conflict of interest with whoever designed this game, because if it was supposed to be this serious every damage that you take, that thing that happened after the finish line would have been your car being total. Even if you win, you will still need to recover your car from it being total, right? So that's bullshit, pretty much. That's essentially bullshit. it is what it is. This one is definitely harder, this event type with the top speed. I mean, it's harder for the sim. Oh, what the? Wait, my car is showing red, but it didn't say major damage. Isn't that the temperature of my car basically saying that I'm probably gonna get fucked? I'm a little bit afraid of keep going here. Like, I don't like that red color there. Does that mean that the engine is out to blow up? I mean, what other interpretation could I have of this? Other than the engine being about to go kaboom. I mean, I'll keep going because I'm leading the event, but well, even if I quit, the damage will still be there. But I think the damage wouldn't be a problem if it's just damage, but if it's the engine blowing up, I will say it is a problem. Well, that's fine. Those two guys died. You can see it in the minimap. All the way to the top you see two black triangles basically dead. Okay. Well, on the right side that seemed like it worked pretty well. Still not a fan of that red color. Feel like there's something weird about that. Oh, okay. Nice. I think that my car is not looking very good. So that's heavy damage, but it didn't say heavy damage. So this is something that you definitely want to use a marker for. That you do not want to spend cash on this one. Team, but I don't need this shit, dude. Like, this is a waste. Getting parts for something that is fully upgraded. Right. Yeah, you definitely want a marker here. Okay. I have 21. Well, I had 22 and I used one. Alright. So grip, class, and then you have the drift ones. Well, this is the first one that we can do. And then hoping the drift ones are not gonna kick my ass, because that can very easily happen. Alright. And this game just got a whole lot harder. Like, this game is suddenly not so chill. I mean, it wasn't chill at the beginning, but I was able to basically beat everything without much trouble. But now that's very clearly not the case. Now it's very clear that... Yeah. Ah, fuck. Okay, sure. And what the hell? What the hell are these corners? Look at this shit. It's supposed to be a short track, because you look at those corners and they don't look like that big of a deal until you realize that that track layout belongs to a very small track, which means that, yeah, a very small track with those corners is like basically no speed. You have to slow down to a crawl. What do you have to say about that though? Nice cornering, right? It also seems like the high-speed events give you a lot of score, and that's precisely what you need to not do other events, basically. But here, you really want to do the least amount of events possible. Without a doubt. Not just because of the repair issue, but because some events are a real pain in the ass to do. Okay. Whew. Shame that this one's, I don't think, the score that they give you is not much. So yeah, you might need to do, yeah, I don't think I'm getting that of a single drift event. Not to mention, I'm not sure which one of these is gonna be less annoying, because I don't know how the tracks look like. Looking at the layout is not enough. Like, the layout doesn't tell you shit about how hard it is to do the drift. Wait, I also didn't repair the other car, did I? I think I didn't, maybe. So that's fine. Wait, that was the end? What? Wait, to get 1,000 on that? I feel like I'm being bullshitted, honestly. There is no way I can get that score here, dude. Like, I'm not even close. Damn. Yeah, this one I didn't repair, there you go. What about the other drift event? Maybe this one is less annoying. Have my doubts though. Fuck, dude, drift events are gonna be an issue. They didn't look like much of an issue with the first ones, but they absolutely are. Without a doubt. Alright. So at least this one you have 3, no, well, technically 2, it's just that at the end you can also get a nice drift. Okay, that was a good one. Yeah, no, poor drifting my ass, dude. That one was a good drift. Well, see, that one was bad. Okay, don't crash. Yeah, I don't know. Like, if the objective is gonna be 1,400, I cannot do it here. Like, is this car simply not good enough? Is that the problem? But keep in mind that when it comes to drift, you don't have too many options. Like, some cars are not available to be used for drifting. It says poor drifting, but I mean, I'm not sure how much better you want me to do it. Ah, fuck. Yeah, out of scoring, I know. You know, that's... damn. I mean, my only hope here is at least trying to get to the podium to get some score, but... It's pretty sad that I pretty much won't be able to get any score here from either of the drift events. So any advice for the drift events? Any advice for absolutely everything? Oh, that... Okay. Well, that should be it, right? I think that that's enough to win. Though I still don't understand why you make me do 3 rounds of this, dude. Like, just make me do 1. What do you want me to do more? Like, if I need to do more to win, I'll simply restart. Just don't see any reason. I mean, the problem is that this was probably thought with online in mind first and foremost. And with online, obviously, since, I mean, you can only do 1 event against like a certain player or a certain group of players, I guess. You want to get as many attempts as possible. But it's so messed up. Speed is king? What do you mean speed is king? Like, you mean that having speed for drift is king, that's what you mean. That might be the case. But I didn't want to do the sector shootout, but I guess I don't have a choice now. No, I like how vague the message was. Speed is king. That was funny, sorry. Speed is king, bro. You will realize what that means when the time comes. Speed is king. You know, it's fine, I understand. There are some parts that speed is just gonna make you kiss the wall more easily. You know? And sector shootout, I don't think there's any way I can do this unless there is like a chicane skip like in the other one. Kinda doubt that there's gonna be one, but you never know. Wow. Okay, I'll take that. Somehow that was only light damage. I don't know how I didn't absolutely die there. So if none of these guys manage to break any other record, I can get second place by doing this shit. When the time is right, you will see the light. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I will see the light for sure in this game. There are so many times where I'm gonna be so close to fucking dying that yeah, I'll definitely see the light. Hey man, look at this asshole. Unfortunately, the nitro here is not gonna help me. I can still do the same thing to try to get score from this sector. It was way too dangerous already. Still work. Oh, it didn't work. Actually, didn't beat my time. That sucks. So I'm getting closer to them, so I don't know how I'm actually not getting a sector record. Like theoretically, I'm going quite fast in here. I guess only theoretically, not practically. I mean, my only hope here is getting a PV on the sector that I currently have PV. Well, PV that I currently have record. That is also a PV. You get the point. All right, and that's assuming that I don't die while trying to do it. Okay, that works. And believe it or not, by doing that, I just got the second place and I dominated the event. Well, the event, I mean the day. Unless Pedro actually gets a record on this last one, which he could. He didn't though. Nice. Wow. That was something. That wasn't that many points, but is that enough at least? I hope. I really hope. Yeah, it is. Nice. My car got absolutely fucked though. That's fine. It wasn't that bad. What an exaggeration. Well, we dominate another one, just like that. What else do we have here? Grip, drag, drift, sector, shootout, time attack. I'm not a fan of that. But at this point I can say I'm not a fan of the majority of this. And this one also, for some reason, also doesn't have... Well, it makes sense since it's supposed to be the grip king, you know? That doesn't have any other type of event. Wait, I didn't... No, go back. Is there no other one with high speed? The problem is that right now the only thing that I have to show is high speed. Don't really have anything else. 'Cause yeah, this once I'm probably gonna get my ass kicked easily. Not sure. Because the Corvette seems like it's gonna stay there, but I will essentially need to modify another car. If that's the case. Cannot I at least see the blueprint of the pre-tune thingies? Blueprint summary, well, you can see a summary, but I wanted to see, for example, the gear ratio. For instance, yeah, creating from scratch something here doesn't seem like a good idea, honestly. So I'm not sure what to do. I mean, I could also modify the car to do drag races, I guess. But no, I didn't mean to select it. Why does the description disappear randomly, you know? What I don't understand. I guess I could try this, but I don't think it's gonna go well. We're gonna try. An attempt will be made, at least. Man, I think it's gonna go badly. I mean, doing the drift events first will probably be the best idea. No, wait, wasn't this the one I already tried to do and I couldn't because these were extremely close walls that didn't let me drift? I think it was this one, right? Yeah, it was, I think. At least it was on this track. Yeah, I think it was. Well, let me try, I guess, one more time, though. I doubt that it's gonna change. Well, speed is king. Remember these words well. But I don't know, I feel like I didn't go slowly there, and yeah, speed wasn't very king. Oh, and we gotta do slalom there, really? That's fucked up. I'm getting my car absolutely fucked as well. That was a very bad score. Fuck. And the problem is that now you cannot repair your car if you don't retry the thing. I don't know if the car being... But I mean, the performance is gonna be worse, but I don't know if it's gonna matter for drift. Maybe it won't. I'm gonna try using the nitro at the beginning. Probably a bad idea, but... It's like using it anywhere else is not gonna be that useful. Like, for example, that one, I feel like that should have been a lot more score than what I got. Like, the score there was very underrated compared to what I did. Oh, that was almost a crash. Fortunately, this Pedro Wilson asshole is getting all the score. I need to do 1,400. It's very annoying. Well, using the nitro here was the right idea, I guess. Because you do get the high speed bonus, and also you enter this corner with quite a lot of speed. I guess here, hitting the obstacles is not that bad. Wow, there goes my front cover, nice. I didn't want it anyways. Unfortunately, this is absolutely terrible. And not to mention the repairing cost. At least I got third place, but yeah, no, that was terrible. This is not something that I can do. It costed me more to repair the car than to do anything. Man, fuck you. And fuck this stupid ass race day. Alright. What else do you have? Man, but there are so many shitty events I don't wanna play. I mean, I could try, I don't know, doing a new blueprint on the ones I already have, thinking that I can maybe get a faster one. Yeah, I don't think I can, not to mention that it's already confusing to do that, so I don't think I should. No, I feel very locked here, like I'm not sure what to do, like seems that no matter what I try, it's not gonna work well, so I don't know. We'll try the drift here, I guess. See if it goes well. Means that you also have a sector shootout and a time attack. There's no way that's gonna end well. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm starting to feel like I'm not gonna be able to beat this game. Like, I'm having the slight suspicion that it might be a little bit too much. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, at the same time, I could modify the Corvette. I mean, after all, you can create multiple blueprints, so I could simply... No, but that's the problem. You can create multiple blueprints, but of a same type. If you want to change types, it actually deletes the blueprints for some reason. Wait, I'm an idiot. I was supposed to go right, not left. But I didn't see anything stopping me, you know? Like, were there cones that I didn't see? So, I mean, aside from looking at the minimap, I don't think there's any indication. Okay, there were arrows, but I mean, you could place them a little bit better, I feel. Like, surely you can do better than that. Like, so apparently here, out of nowhere, I'm getting an insane amount of score. Yeah, I don't think these guys are beating that. Okay, well, that's a good start, at least. Yeah, I don't know how the other events, and even less how the sector shootout. Game actually reached 2,500, dude. Damn. So yeah, these drift events are all about the track. Like, in this track, it's extremely easy to get easy good drift, but then in other tracks, it's like you have to, I don't know, to pray to heaven to somehow get what you need, you know? Have to pray to the heavens. And even that might not be enough. Those were very good scores. I hope that gives me a lot of points. Well, that's not as many as I wanted, honestly. I think that that's supposed to be the track record. Okay, yeah, pretty nice. What about the other drifts? Well, it's supposed to be on the same track, so maybe it's gonna be doable. I mean, at least if I can win the 2 drift events, that's already quite a huge advantage, you know? Yeah, basically any track that has grass instead of walls is gonna be a lot easier to drift on, obviously. I fucked that up. Yeah, I know I'm... Okay, before you crash that... Don't crash that, please. But yeah, I should be able to beat this race day, I feel. I think that hit actually counted as damage. Oh, and someone also got a better score than me. That's messed up. Did it count as damage? Because if there is no visual damage, I think it didn't count as damage. That's just how ridiculous the whole damage thing is in the first place. Hey, I'm not complaining. That's interesting. Even more interesting that didn't count as damage, and even more interesting than I got a staying in track bonus somehow. I'm stealing points for not doing what it's advertised that I'm doing. That's nice. So, should I use the nitro here? I don't think I should, but I will regardless, because I'm a moron. Yeah, well, using the nitro on first gear is not gonna do shit, I guess. Damn, that was very good too. It's just a day and night difference when you have a track with grass with an urban track with walls. Like, obviously it's gonna be way easier to do it like this. Alright, what else? I mean, well, the problem is that there is the drag event. Well, the thing is that if I want a little bit score, I should do it, but I don't think we're gonna get pretty far regardless of what we do here. It already has been shown that the Honda Civic is completely obsolete for this. I mean, considering how obsolete it is, it still does incredibly well. Did my engine blow up? I hope not. Damn, that was the second too. You know, here it's not even useful to get even a little bit of points. I simply cannot get any points. The issue is that means that I have to dominate this one by winning every other event, and I don't think I'm capable of that. Much as I would like, especially with a sector shootout. I'm gonna do this one simply so if I cannot do it, I stop wasting time with this race day, at least with what I currently have, but man, that's fucked up. I just thought that by getting that Corvette it was gonna be free, but no, it isn't. It isn't even close to being free. Come on. It's already looking like it won't be the case. No, it certainly won't be the case, and it's a shame because the drift went so well, but essentially my bottleneck is absolutely everything else. Everything else is an issue, man. That's so fucking annoying. The fact that you cannot access your garage during a track day, it's even worse. What a piece of shit. Yeah, there's no way I'm beating this one. God damn it, dude. Alright. Let's try this. I'm gonna try to see any of the upgrades that I own with this. That shouldn't be few. I mean, should have quite a few. It's just that the few I have, if you look at the stats, they are, most of them, absolutely worthless. Here I will have to actually purchase stuff if I wanna have better stuff. Yeah. Well, and the body, I don't know, all wheels. Damn, but there are so many options here. Do they even, but this doesn't seem like they even affect your stats. It seems like it's only visual. But didn't you tell me that it affects stats? Oh, okay, well this one does. I don't know about the other ones, but at least that one does. Though, shouldn't you already own some here? Because the pre-tuned one had some. I guess not here. Well, I don't know, dude. I thought I will be able to at least install it. That gives me 1-to-1, while this one just gives all that aero. Though, by changing the tier of the car, maybe that will make it easier. I don't know, because apparently this is tier 3 here. Just that I don't know, because I don't have an unlimited amount of money and I don't want to spend on something that is not gonna end up working. Guess the only other thing that I have is changing this one, but it's just so annoying here that it has to be for like the same type, which in this case is a speed type. You wanna change it, you have to redo everything. It's so dumb. So I really don't know what to do here. I don't want to spend money unnecessarily, but I don't know what's a good idea and what's not a good idea. I really don't know. How much do you sell a car for? It's not even worth it, no. Yeah, I don't know. And none of the events that I'm in right now can even unlock a car. So that doesn't help either. Damn it, dude. Yeah, right now it's drag, the one that is the stone in my shoe. I guess as much as I don't like, I'm gonna try the Corvette again and see. It is so annoying, deleting all previous blueprints for no fucking reason. Stupid ass mechanics, dude. Well, at least everything is owned, so I don't have to waste any money. I can just equip everything, but yeah. Well, and I will have to test in the dyno. Wait, that one I don't have it. I guess it's because it's different depending on the type. So like this, like the brakes. But how will the brakes even matter in a drag event? They obviously wouldn't. Right? Like that cannot possibly matter. You're not gonna use them, obviously. Alright, so hold up. So I've been told to make the first gears tall and then everything else short except for the last one. Last gear might need to be long depending on drag distance. Well, we can try that. I don't know if it's gonna work, but you can test. Have the dyno test. Yeah. And how do you test it? Wait. Wind tunnel. What? Wait, I don't... Fastest quarter mile is 8 seconds. Well, the issue is that that doesn't... I thought you will be able to test it in a track. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Unless you tell me that I can test it here, but no. Dino just gives you the times. I mean, if it can do 8 seconds, that's pretty cool, but the problem is if I cannot do 8 seconds, it's the same as nothing. Alright. And the fact that even the visuals is something that you have to change every time is so fucking dumb, dude. Like, come on. Like, why will you do that? Whatever. I upgrade the blueprint and let's see, but I don't think this is gonna change much. I mean, I hope it does, but I have a feeling it won't. So here, which one could I do? This one, I guess. Though it also depends on the drift. I mean, here I'm essentially, you know, simply thinking that the Corvette is gonna carry, but I also probably need a better grip car or some shit like that. I don't know. But here it's not just the fact that you can get 8 seconds, but that you are capable of executing it to get 8 seconds. Because otherwise it's the same as nothing. We will see. At least here, yeah, by making the first gear longer, it's easier to do the burnout even. Yeah, the problem... Okay. I think that might have worked, actually. Thanks a lot for the info, Yanick, 'cause if it wasn't for your formula, this wouldn't have happened. Thanks. So yeah, basically long first gears and short next gears. Yeah, 8 seconds, I actually did it in a bad attempt, by the way, because that was a pretty shitty attempt, since I went off track, obviously. It's because it's so... Okay, let's not total the car, okay? Yeah, the problem is that it goes so fast that it loses control. Like, and I'm not even doing the shift badly, it just loses control because of how fucking fast it is. That's wild. And it's not even that I'm doing a bad burnout and it's not gripping. Well, in fact, this one is max grip. So let's see how much that matters. Okay, the physics are blowing up right now. Damn, less than 8 seconds, dude. So... well, if you manage to keep control of the car, you can basically do everything. Yeah, I know it was doing a wheelie, but it completely like reset without animation, you know? So it looked like a visual bug. I did that a little bit later, whatever. I can miss every shift and still do 8 seconds. Holy fuck, dude. Okay. I think that we might have overcorrected a little bit in here. So it's just a little bit. It's fine though. Don't worry about it. Then that is pretty wild. Pretty wild. Well, the issue is if it's gonna be enough on the other events or not. But the first gears are so fast that I even struggle getting it right. Okay. So here the highest challenge team, and look at all that score. Well, that's also another thing when you have so much shit. Yeah, and that single event was enough to win, by the way. Holy shit. And to dominate, I might only need to do 2 more. Well, hopefully it can be the time attack and the grip, because I'm not very confident on the drift. You gotta thank Yanick here for saving the playthrough. Yanick is the one that saved this. Without this, I could have very easily quit. Without the sacred knowledge of the drag races. Yeah, that's the thing, like, that's the type of thing that I feel that it's very messed up, because if you don't know about cars, well, or you look it up on the internet, I guess, you wouldn't know exactly what you need to do here. You know, like, it just will not be possible. I was doing this with a Wii mode. Yeah, you definitely were playing this game in hard mode, that's for sure. Like, actual hard mode, not the king thing here that simply lets you accelerate and brake as you wish. We're doing an actual hard mode. God damn. I guess the Corvette, well, the issue here is if an event with high speed shows up again. I don't think I will be able to do much there. Okay, we got 122, that's the best time. Still not fast enough, but I still haven't used the nitro. So it will be fast enough. It's a shame that you cannot use the same car for everything, because right now, with all the money that I put to that Corvette, I will I will beat every single event without trouble. What the hell? No? Careful with the reshown. You gotta be careful with that. Get out of the way. Okay. So the question here is, will this be enough to get the PB? I mean, I will use the nitro here, but it might still not be enough. 115. It was enough. The only problem is if he gets a faster time on the final lap, which basically will be instant defeat, obviously. Though I don't know who that Kawakami guy is. Is it the guy behind me? Because if it's the guy behind me, I'm essentially gifting him free slipstream, which could easily make him beat my time. If it's the guy that is on, like, ahead of me, it shouldn't be a problem, but I wouldn't know. Well, we're about to find out, I guess. One way or another. Well, the guy behind me got an accident, so he's not gonna get a better time, but I don't know about the guy in front. No, he didn't, okay. Well, at least we won the time trial. Not by a lot, so even if you get first place, you don't get an insane amount of points. But, well, it wasn't that bad. Actually, here, it doesn't compare it to the second fastest time, but it compares it to the target time to give you more or less points. Well, and here we can easily do the grip event and we're done, though. I mean, if you are able to do the drift event, it will be a way faster. Okay, I'm gonna try it, because technically this is faster if you do it properly. If you cannot do it, then it won't, but yeah, let's see if I can do it, if I can at least get the first place here. Because if I can get the first place... Oh, but didn't I already try this one? And I wasn't even close, or maybe I'm confusing it with another one. Maybe I'm confusing it with no, I'm confusing it with another one, without a doubt. Oh shit. No. Damn it. No, that's not gonna be enough for first place, most likely, but I can definitely do it better. Essentially need 1,500, well, like any drift event, basically. Nothing out of the ordinary. Not if you do it like this, though. You're not gonna get shit. Yeah, poor drifting is the least that you can say about that. And some corners are really hard to figure out exactly what you need to do. I need a better one. Well, obviously I need a better one. Oh, that was very good. That was actually super good. Don't go off track, don't go off track. Nice, Tim. Holy fuck, dude. Tim. What about that one, huh? Nice. Well, and I was right. By doing it like that, it will actually be faster to just dominate the place. Nice. Well, it worked. Because it wasn't that bad of a plan. Wait, and I got a suspension for the Corvette. Hold up. Why for the Corvette here? Okay, I got a little ghost. So here you have 2 grip and 1 time attack plus the drag. Okay, that should be enough. In fact, I might not even need to do the time attack here. Might not. Might not need. But it could be the case too, I don't know. Alright. So we can start with the drag, I guess. I mean, this is essentially the one event that sets the mood. You wanna say it that way. I mean, that's crazy. Like, the fact that this event basically became like a stat fest to essentially try not to crash your car because of how fucking fast it's going. That's quite an evolution, I will say. Hey man, it crashed at full speed at the end. Actually, who thinks that that's even a good idea? Like, putting a wall so close after a drag race is like you're asking people to die. Straight up. Holy shit. Yeah, this Corvette is going places. It's going against the wall as well. I cannot imagine how hard this will be to do with the clutch. Oof, that was close. But at least he was able to brake there. I mean, here it doesn't matter. Once you set the time, that's all you need. But damn. Absolutely crazy. maximum. Oh, the guy... Oops. Well, on the right side we have a lot of tickets to get the car out of total. But... First big crash. Would you like to wait, you can restart? And it doesn't cost you anything? What if I put no? Hey, use the marker. But if I didn't restart, would it have been a free victory? Because maybe if you total your car, even if you have the fastest time, it doesn't let you. I'm not sure. Well, if he was gonna make me use the token anyways, I could have just... It's just that I didn't know if it was gonna make me use the token. Whatever, too late now. You know, I panicked so much that I even opened the emulators menu. That's pretty funny. Like, this thing which you saw here, when you press the touchpad of the DualSense, this shows up, and as you can see, you can change like common things of the emulator. I panicked so much that like I tried to press pause super quickly, but I couldn't. Like, my finger didn't go to pause. My finger went to the touch screen instead. But don't worry about it. I have so many tokens of that it's not a problem. It's a shame that it got wasted on this shit, because that thing will have to be used 100% on how is it called? The high speed events. Those are the ones that will have the totaling risk. Like, not these ones. I mean, these ones, yeah, they do have it, but it's a matter of not being a moron, you know? If you're not a moron, you're gonna be fine. Ironically, that wasn't the first time that I totaled the car. It's just that the previous time it essentially crashed the whole game. So yeah, it's a shame that here it didn't crash the game, because yeah, the game crashing is the best way to avoid that. Though it's not the only one. You don't need the game to crash. You could simply Alt F4, and in a real console you will press the power button basically. You could do that without any issues, but I guess not. I guess we want it to be, you know, different. So I wonder if I'm gonna get the promotion race day today, because I will want to do it. Because the promotion race day is probably gonna give me a new car. I will assume that it will give me a car for the high speed events. It's essentially the only one that it didn't give me anything for, right? Probably. I don't know. Also, if the drag race king shows up, I'm gonna beat his ass with the Corvette. There's absolutely no way he can beat me. Like, he already lost basically. There's nothing he can do about it. When you crash an endgame car with no marker, you can make enough money to repair it. Well, I don't know if that Corvette is considered an endgame car, but that one costed 45,000. So would have been worse. Yes, it's a shit ton of money, but it's not that bad. But unless you meant something like the Pagani Sonda, I guess. If you mean the Pagani Sonda, yeah, probably. I mean, that car already cost 700,000 to purchase, and I cannot even purchase it because there are some cars that are DLC, right? It gets like 200k plus. Yeah, you can see that. But I at least hope that my Corvette is enough to at least beat the Drag Race King. I mean, it should be. I know that this is not yet like the final drag race events, but it seems that I'm doing so well. Also, this Audi is a little bit too close for comfort. I don't like it. It's way too close. It's way too comfortable. That can be. Why are you so comfortable? I'll take that. Oh, fuck. Also, this car is obviously super stiff with the handling. I wonder how it will be to actually drive a good car instead of this one, I guess. Like, eventually, I don't think that the game's driving is necessarily stiff. It's just that if you have a car without significant upgrades, it's gonna drive like this shit. At least it's enough to win. Unfortunately here, I don't think it's gonna be enough to dominate even if I do the next race. We will see though. Yeah, continue race day. Actual 6,000, I should easily get 6,000 from this. Like, there shouldn't be a problem. We will see though. If I can dominate with this, that will be great. That will be great. Oh, that's a cool looking car. Also, another thing that this game has is that it seems like it has the most complex customizing of any game so far, with the exception of Underground 2. I think that Underground 2 still had the most complex customization possible, much to its detriment. This game, for what I've seen, the visual changes that you have available, you have an insane amount. Though with how fucked up the money is in this game because of all the shit that you need, it's a little bit weird that you will even think of spending money on that, unless you don't need to spend money on vinyls. Maybe you don't. Like, I mean, now that I think about it, painting the car didn't cost me any money, so maybe it also is not gonna cost me any money to add vinyls. In fact, I don't remember seeing the price tag for them, so maybe. I don't know though. Well, look, I didn't mean to skip the chicane, but I got my hand forced, okay? They forced my hand to skip it, so now I cannot help it. Obviously. Clearly. It's probably gonna be day and night when I play with a car that can actually steer properly. Probably gonna feel like a completely different game. You see, by this point of the game, this Nissan Seed got completely obsolete without a doubt. Like, it's doing very well, but yeah, it's only doing well in races. In everything else, it's pretty clear that its time has come. Well, it also does decently in time attacks, but yeah, in the shootout it gets completely more. And differently from the other event types, like this is where the most event types are from and most of them are in like the grip category. I guess unless I get another free gripped car, which could be the case. I mean, this one I got it for free in like a random ass race day. So unless I get another one, my next acquisition should be a grip car most likely. Because I will assume that the high speed one I will get it at least on the on that ascension, that promotion thing. That I wonder if it's gonna be available now, the promotion. We will see. Yeah, it is available now. And also, oh, that one on the top is not available. You know that I actually want to do the promotion right now. So, well, high speed is still not a thing, by the way, so it's weird that all this time you're essentially not... Wait a second, why are you making me pick car? Doesn't it have the green outline? Oh, but it's a different green outline. It's green with like stripes. Well, that's new. I don't remember seeing that before. I'm still gonna try it though. Like, I would like to get the promotion today if it's possible. Though that also will mean that the stream will go to 4 hours most likely. That's fine though. Tomorrow is a holiday. Despite being Monday, it's a holiday, so I don't really mind. Alright, showdown.
Promotion race. We got the Showdown King coming up here in just a second, so let me hear ya!
Yeah, fuck Rio.
Hey, you're gonna want to jump back a little bit there, folks. Give Rio some room.
Yeah, pretty fancy.
Yeah, that's why he's the Showdown King, and that is how it's done. Look at that dude whipping.
Oh, Showdown unlocks cars in the car lot, so it's not like those cars were DLCs. Oh, okay, well, thanks for letting me know. I was completely clueless about that. Damn it, my throat. Well, if the target time is 12.34, that means that I should get a lot of points out of this, most likely. Alright, let's see how it goes. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much gonna do 7 seconds. No matter what they do. Seems like you can skip that part with Microsoft Point. Yeah, that's what I saw, and that's why I thought that they were DLC, because the only option you had was that. Like, the game never say that you could actually unlock them later on, so I just assumed they were DLC, but I guess not. So yeah, this feels a little bit unfair, but honestly, the game has been pretty unfair to me, so I think that this is, you know, This is fair. And well, with this car, I'm pretty sure that I can reach the end of drag. Like, as I say, beat the drag king, most likely. Probably. Also, this is needless to say, but no car in real life can do what this thing does. Like, there is absolutely no way. Like, getting to 400 kilometers per hour that fast, that doesn't exist in real life. Unless you put a literal rocket like behind the car, you're not reaching that speed. There is no way. Like, that's fiction. I mean, I know that it might be obvious, but just in case, that's fiction. No regular car can do that. There is no way. Not in a quarter of a mile at least. Yeah, the Corvette is gonna carry hard here. I mean, I'm glad I decided to purchase it. Like, when I saw that I couldn't do shit in the drag, I got very nervous, but yeah. I guess it was because I didn't have the right shift. It's just one of those things that's well, I keep repeating the same shit because I'm a moron, but it's the kind of shit that you cannot know yourself unless you know about cars, and I don't. I mean, at least here you can share blueprints with other people in Xbox Live. I mean, obviously here I don't have the possibility to do that, so but yeah, I'm afraid that won't be possible. Alright, so I need the lower category here to block the shit out of this Gavin May guy. Like, that guy cannot get far. Yeah, that's exactly what I need. Perfect. Thanks a lot. See, like, these are paid actors. They work for me. Gavin May has shown to be the biggest threat without a doubt. He's the actual problem. There's absolutely no doubt about that. So I wonder if I'm gonna get any Okay, this is not Gavin May. This is a different guy. And yet, look at him go. Holy shit. I don't even know where you came from. Like, I was suddenly looking somewhere else and now we are just here. Well, that was a good overtake. I'm pretty sure that would probably be considered a legal overtake, though it depends on the rules of the track, but since I have 2 tires inside of the track, it's just that I think in most cases that's considered off track. I don't think there are many tracks that will consider that to be on track, and obviously if you overtake someone while being off track, it's an illegal overtake. Obviously. Then it's so stiff even to brake. It's not just steering, but the braking here is a problem. Okay, well, here you need to block. Like, there's nothing else other than blocking here. So, well, you need to block, but you also gotta keep in mind to not skip the corner, right? But by skip, I mean kissing the wall, of course. Also, Gavin May got completely fucked here. Oh, but not anymore, he's right there. Yeah, that's what I get for talking. Now we have to deal with both Gavin May and the sad attack guy. Well, Dominic, I mean, everyone is here. This is the Smash Ultimate of bullshit. Everyone is here. Everyone is indeed here. And they are all close, so if at the end I need to block, I have no clue who I'm gonna block. Like, essentially, well, then again, the AI doesn't seem smart enough to overtake, so that's the only reason why I can win these races, pretty much. Like, the AI is just that fucking dumb. And here use the nitro, then even with the nitro that guy could have easily overtook me. He didn't though, so I win. But then, it's very clear right now that this car is completely obsolete. Like, there is no way this car is gonna be useful on the next set of events. Like, this car... Oh, also, since one race event is not gonna be enough, I should have actually started with a drift event. Well, thankfully these are not hard ones, but I also don't know, since this is supposed to be a special day, how hard they might possibly be. Because theoretically, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be 1,400, it's probably gonna be closer to 2,000 or whatever. Hopefully not, I mean, I'm not wishing for that to be the case, but it's looking like it might be the case. I almost went off track. Thankfully I didn't. Like, right now the issue is that that was bad no matter what. Okay, the objective is still 1,500 pretty much. So I can still do it though. For some reason, I really don't understand how the scoring works, dude. Like, I feel like I'm doing it just as well as I did it in other places, and yet, no. The game says, no, you didn't. No, you didn't, you little shit. Okay, that could be the winning one. It's just that some opponents go for 1,500, and that's a problem, of course. We will see though. I trust myself here. If you want to be safe, you gotta go for 1,500 here. Means that there it's hard to do the drift all the way. Very hard. Yeah, if someone does 1,500, I lose. Well, thankfully that still was worse than what I got, so nice. That is very bad score, by the way, but if I win another event, it's gonna be enough to dominate. Like, because you need 5,000 and you will get it. I could try this drift event, because if I get it, it will be faster than doing the grip one. Though it's only 2 laps, but let me try the drift event. I wanna see, because I mean, after all, the score to beat is not as high as I initially thought it was gonna be, but it will all depend on how easy it is to get that score. Still has that issue that I essentially turn what could have been a big drift into 2 very small ones. Ah, fuck, no. Yeah, I know I'm out of scoring, dipshit. No shit. That was also out of scoring, though. If this one is also 1,500, it should be enough. Also, how is it going, Clone Cat? Yeah, this should be enough. It's just that run was super shitty, but I can do this. Yeah, I'm here suffering a little bit. So I'm close to end the stream, you know? I'm quite close. This is the last race day that I wanted to do, so it might happen soon. But yeah, that's fine. At least you will get to see some drifting before that. I guess drifting is never a bad thing, you know? And that's enough. There is no way they are gonna beat my time there. Yeah, don't crash though, because it will be convenient to not waste more money than necessary. But yeah, as you can see, that will be enough to dominate. So Rio is gonna get even more pissed here, right? Though I wonder if I'm gonna get a reward or not. Because it had a green border, but it was an awkward green border. I interpret that green border means that you are gonna unlock a car, but you need to use your own cars to participate. And the simple green border just means that you are gonna unlock the cars that you use to participate that are free. And you don't need to repair or anything like that. Not sure if that was the right time to use nitro. Well, that wasn't enough damage to be considered damage, I think. Alright. Well, we got it. So yeah, we dominate this event.
Well, yeah, I guess I have to give this guy Cooper some credit. Looks like he's improved a little.
Well, let me hear what they say.
The super promotion races now, Rio. Do you think you'll ever race him? You mean Cooper and I on the same track? Come on, be serious. Super promotion races are the real deal. We'll see how long he lasts. Well, we'll have to see if he can hang with the big guns, because he's going to the Autobahn.
It's so hard to hear what this asshole say, but I don't understand. Rio is so salty about me. Damn, really a drive time package and no car. Basically, you shove cars up your ass here. Maybe you could have gotten a car if you were lucky with the reward, but I guess I didn't get lucky. So super promotion is actually the name of the next like group of events. Yeah, sure, okay. And here, yeah, the problem is that there are 2 speed challenges. Though at the same time, there are no drag races, so I guess... Oh, but hold up, it's one of those that unlocks a car. So that shouldn't be a problem then. Okay, so yeah, essentially you can do this and probably unlock the high-speed car, since it's the last category where the game didn't give you... Oh, and it tells you right there. It's either the Dodge Viper... Ooh, that's... You cannot make me pick between those two, dude. It's either the Skyline R34 or the Dodge Viper. That's such a hard decision, holy shit. Why are you like this? That's such a hard decision, fuck. Well, I have a whole day to think about it, because right now I'm gonna end for the day. But yeah, I want you all to thank Yanick for allowing this playthrough to continue thanks to his mystical knowledge. But yeah, and I also thank everyone else a lot for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next stream with more of this, with the super promotion. So yeah, have a good one and take care.